That time is 1:04 in the morning time on this early Wednesday morning, October 2nd, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel Overnight News on this early Wednesday morning, October 2nd, 2019. Good morning to you all this early Wednesday morning, October 2nd, 2019. It is 1:04 a.m. and it's 69 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Overnight News on this early Wednesday morning, they shoot in the legs as Trump suggested as inside the border wall. As Trump suggested shooting migrants in the legs. Disgraced Congressman Chris Collins will likely lose his federal pension. No member has been ever stripped of the pension. Biden should have known better than to have Joe as a point man for Ukraine while Hunter worked. North Korea launches ballistic missile a day after agreeing to U.S. talks. Judge rules in favor of Harvard in an affirmative action case. Impeachment is not good enough as Maxine Waters calls for Trump to be thrown into prison. Missouri executed kill with rare medical condition that some feared would make death painful. New York City anti-discrimination measure levies fines up to $250,000 for saying illegal alien. Federal judges halt California law targeting Trump tax returns. Hong Kong mocks are praised for fresh protests after National Day violence. Barr went to Rome after he was secretary from Joseph Mitchell, the president who helped enact the Russia probe. Yemen's operating rebels released hundreds of detainees. Emerson students suffered severe brain damage in late night fight. UAW exchanges proposal with GM but says the Gulf remains. Ford's new joint venture in India is expensive, good move. Global shares at a 1 month low on U.S. manufacturing shock. Look at that stocks today. Ow. Down 343.79 at 26.573.04. SP 5 down 36.49 at 2940.25. Nasdaq down 9.65 at 7908.69. Internal cell comment in time for the holidays. NASA's Insight Lender is hearing all kinds of weird stuff on Mars. New Jersey woman dies from vaping-related illness as outbreak spreads. Third person dies from Truly is detected in 17 ounces in Connecticut. Johnson & Johnson reaches $20.4 million settlement over opioid crisis. Pop Bear resists House attempted to oppose state officials in impeachment inquiry. And take a look at some news from the Sun Chronicle. Plainville mobile home tenants worried about their future. Attleboro area lawmakers city council push for staff Attleboro station repairs. Patriots lineman Marcus Cannon treats Foxborough cops to donuts and coffee. North Attleboro man to charge stealing $12,000 from landlord. Darcy chooses first Attleboro location as first preschool center. The race to 60 Representative Joseph Kennedy III Congress get more crowded as Tuesday as two more candidates move towards making their campaigns official. Texas man held without bail after hit and run in Mansfield. In Bridgewater, town councilor Bill Wood introduced the legislature to appear before town council Tuesday evening to construct a pedestrian tunnel under Plymouth Street by Bridgewater State University. The Soda Zoning Board unanimously voted September 19th to approve a special permit for Right Taste Jamaican Restaurant and fast order food restaurant focused on takeout at 354 Washington Street in Stoughton. Denny's plan for Bucknell location at the former Bickford restaurant fizzles out. Norwell, the town of Norwell will auction off the historic Sergeant Samuel Stetson House 7 years after it was first moved by the town from its previous home after Ebony Avenue has been explored for this one. Quincy looks to create $8.5 million special education center. Peter Chell news time is 1:09 on this early Wednesday morning, and it's time now for a sport support. The North Lancers boys soccer team down one of the National Clockers got a goal from Mount Clark early on in the second half to tie at 1, and then Zach Lerner gets in the net at a goal to give the Knocknets a 2-1 victory over the Ashland Conquerors as they are 7-0-3 in the season and need 1 point away from capturing another turning berth. The Washington Nationals defeat the Milwaukee Brewers in the NL wildcard game 4-3 thanks to late rallying and the Milwaukee blunder. The NBA MVP Elena Donnie exits early set for MRI, and the Nationals offered Anthony Rendon a $210, $215 million deal. Peter Cello News Talk is 109 on this early Wednesday morning, and it's time now for a Peter Cello traffic and transit check. Baby! On the MBTA Providence Soda Line trains are now able to run on both tracks, but Kinder checks after early days should have done by the truck trains are only able to use one track and MBTA may be delayed, allowing them fast, and the ferries are looking good. Okay, look at the hours and byways of New England on this early Wednesday morning. In Connecticut, 91, northbound side, also on 84 in Hartford, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway, westbound side, the Milford stretch, and 85 at the southbound side, so the West Haven stretch. Toywar, northbound side, also on 495 in Raynham, Route 3 to southbound side, so 228 in Rockland. 495 at the northbound side, so the Westford stretch, and Route 2 eastbound side, so 495 in Westford. 190 at the northbound side, so Sterling, Mass. And Mass Puffin, Spectrum around the Chicopee stretch, and Everett Turnback at the southbound side, so around Manchester Airport. And 295, Puffin, and 95 out of the main turnback in Augusta, Maine, and Interstate 87 to the southbound side, so Royal and Champlain, New York, and Route 15 at the northbound side, so in somewhere headed towards Montreal. Peter Childers stop 111 time and a half for weather report, and looking at the radar satellite loop shows light moderate bands of rain from 7 direction up in the southern Maine and some moderate bands of rain around Portland vicinity and west of the Portland city limits. And a little patch of rain showers northeast of Benton, but otherwise overnight will be slight showers and thunderstorms before between 2 and 3 a.m. Then cloud skies low about 64 degrees, southwest about 8 miles an hour, chance of 20% for Wednesday. Check the showers and thunderstorms for 2 p.m. Then a shower level will be a thunderstorm between 2 and 4 p.m. Then check the showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Some storms produce heavy rain. Most skies get temperature rise to 80 about 11 a.m. Then fall to 61 during the remainder of the day. West wind about 6 to 8 miles of coming. And off in the afternoon, chance for the 30% new months up between 10 and 10 possible thunderstorms for Wednesday night. Check the showers rain before 11 p.m. Most skies got 46 degrees and northeast with about 6 miles an hour. Chance for the 30% new months so less than 10 minutes possible. Thursday, most skies and it'll be cool high about 58 to about 48 degrees and just make sure there's 80% for Friday. Check the showers being for 9 a.m. Partly sunny, partly cloudy by about 60, about 30 degrees. Just 30% for Sunday. Sunday, most skies got about 59, about 30 degrees. But Sunday, most of the skies got about 65, about 55 degrees. But Monday, 50% check the showers. Most skies about 70 to about 51 degrees. Southwest about 7 at 14 miles an hour. Chance to the 50%. And for Tuesday, partly skies got about 64 degrees. Northwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Right now, during the midday. Overcast is 69 degrees. That's going to be for the Peter Channel overnight news on this early Wednesday morning, October 2nd, 2019. Peter, hope you have a good night with a good 5 day. I'll see you later this morning with a more important. Hope you have a good night.